Today is another beautiful day, and today we'll be looking at the accessory organs of digestive system. Remember that we have digestive system and accessory organs. They work in hand. Digestive system are the organs that aid in digestion, while the accessory organs are organs that also aid in digestion. They are supportive. And we have three main accessory organs and one minor one. We have the liver, the pancreas gland, the gallbladder, and we also have the saliva gland. These are the four accessory organs of the digestive system. We have saliva gland, the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas gland. We will start from the saliva gland and move to the pancreas. The saliva gland is very, very important because the digestion of carbohydrates starts from the mouth because of the saliva amylase. Even digestion of lipid also starts from the mouth because of the saliva lipase. And the saliva gland, we have three main types of saliva gland. You have the parotid gland, you have the sublingual gland, the one we find under the tongue, you have the submandibular gland, the one you find under the mandible. And the parotid gland are serous in nature, while the sublingual gland is mucous in nature. You know the difference between serous and mucous? Good. Just like pregnant woman spitting. See how that saliva is. We also have submandibular, which is serous mucous in nature. And this saliva gland is very important because of the digestion of carbohydrate and lipid, and also because it contains enzymes. It contains saliva amylase and saliva lipase. That is accessory organs. Then moving to the liver. Liver is very, very vital because liver is located in the right hypochondral region and also extend to the epigastric region. And we have four lobes of the liver. We have the right lobes and the left lobes. We have the caudate and caudate lobes. And the right lobes and left lobes is separated by falciform ligament. If I have an image of the liver, I will show you these lobes and also the ligament. But just please make use of your atlas. You will see the lobes of the liver and also how they are being separated by falciform ligament. You also see the ligamentum teres. You also see some ligaments on tops, around the anterior, the triangular ligament, and so on and so forth. But our major reason of this liver is that liver has different functions. It also helps in storage of glycogen. It also helps in secreting of bile. There's one thing about liver: secrete bile and store it in gallbladder. Liver does not store bile; it only secretes it and store it in gallbladder. That is one of the functions of the liver. And there's a blood supply to the liver. There's two important blood supply to the liver. The one is portal vein, and that one is hepatic arteries. These are the two important blood supply to the liver. Another important thing is the gallbladder. Gallbladder store bile, concentrate bile, and send it to the duodenum, so that bile will be able to break down fat down in the duodenum. So that is the function of the gallbladder, and the gallbladder is located below the liver. The main accessory organs of the digestive system is the pancreas. Pancreas is the main accessory organs because the pancreas performs two basic functions. It has exocrine function and endocrine function. But we're looking at those two functions, but the main one is the exocrine function. The endocrine function of the pancreas is secretion of insulin and glucagon. That is alpha cells and beta cells. The beta cells will secrete insulin, while the alpha cells will secrete glucagon. The insulin will facilitate the breakdown of conversion of glucose to the glycogen and store it in the liver and adipose tissue, while glucagon will convert the stored glycogen back to glucose when the body needs it, maybe during exercises. That's why sometimes during those athletes that used to run, we give them glucose instead of what? Instead of bread. Because once you give the person bread will undergo some glycolysis. They will break it down, store it to glycogen for everything. But when you give somebody glucose the body will just absorb it once. That is the endocrine function of pancreas. And that's why some diabetes patients, we inject them insulin too, because insulin will help to convert that excess glucose to glycogen and store it in the liver and the adipose tissues. Looking at the exocrine function of the pancreas, you have the pancreas amylase, pancreas lipase, and also enzymes. And one thing about this pancreas is that pancreas will secrete these enzymes and send it to the duodenum. Then any food that enters, like water that enters the duodenum, it will be able to break down and also digest in the duodenum. So the pancreas will secrete these enzymes and send it to the duodenum. This is just the function of the accessory organs. Remember what I said? We have 4 basic accessory organs of the digestive system. We have the salivary gland, you have the liver, you have the gallbladder, and you have the pancreas. Another thing is organs of digestion: mouth, pharynx, stomach, large intestine, and small intestine. I said that the salivary gland is located in the mouth. It has 3 parts. You have 3 divisions or 3 types. You have the parotid gland, the sublingual gland, the submandibular gland. The parotid gland is in the cheeks, under the tongue, under the mandible. Serous in nature, mucous in nature, and seromucous in nature. And they contain enzymes like salivary amylase, salivary lipase for digestion of carbohydrates and digestion of fat, which is lipase. Then we will now move to the liver. Liver is also there. It's located at the abdomen, the right hypochondral region, entering the epigastric region. It has 4 lobes, left and right lobes, quadrant and quadrant lobes. It is being separated by falciform ligament. You can see other ligaments. You see many other ligaments. You're able to see the bar of the liver, that's where it's attached to the diaphragm, because below the diaphragm you see the liver. It's always attaching there. So that's why you have 2 surfaces. You have diaphragmatic surface and visceral surface of the liver. Then it is secreted by, and also other functions, detoxification of alcohol and so on and so forth. But the one we are looking today, it is secreted by, it's produced by, or secreted by, it's now stored out by in the gallbladder. And this bile is very, very, because remember in our digestive system that the bile is being reabsorbed in the in the ileum, and the bile is being excreted from the body in form of bilirubin, which give the sheet its color, which give the feces its color. Understand? Then the gallbladder will concentrate the bile, will send the bile to the duodenum so that to be able to emulsification of fat. Then the pancreas have 2 enzymes, 2 function: endocrine function and exocrine function. Endocrine function including the alpha cells and beta cells, which give rise to insulin and glucagon. The other one will break down glycogen back to glucose when the body needs it. The other one will convert glucose back to glycogen and store it when you have excess glucose in your body. Then the pancreas enzymes are the amylase, the pancreas, and we have 2 amylase. You have pancreas amylase and salivary amylase. You have lingual lipase, which is found in the saliva, and also you have pancreas lipase and other enzymes that are being secreted by the pancreas, which will be sent to the duodenum so that you'll be able to take effect on the food particles that enter the body. Thank you so much.